Hello, Skullsy is here, and I am so excited. This is the undercard episode 2 for the Fury versus Ngannou fight over in the Middle East. And do you know what? I'm fed up of people bitching about this undercard being rubbish, and I'm looking at these amazing giants. Episode 1, I talked about Takam versus Bakuri. If I get his name wrong, I'm sorry, I'm not great with names. It's the same with football players, not great with reading football names correctly. But this undercard is awesome. And the second fight I want to talk about is Joe Parker versus Simon Kean. Sorry about that. This could be the fight of the night. There's a major possibility of it. And we'll go into that in a second. So if you don't know who Joseph Parker is, or Joe Parker, he is a boxer that I think is highly underrated in a lot of ways. He is a former world champion. He has won 32 fights. He has lost 3 fights. And the 3 fights that he's lost, I mean, you can kind of understand because of the potential elements of these boxers and who they are. First of all, he lost against Joyce. He got boom, down, knocked out. He lost against Dylan White. Both of them boxers are good boxers. They are solid top 10 boxers. So it wasn't a surprise because it could have gone either way. Joe Parker could have won that. White could have won that. Joyce could have won that. You get my point. It was a 50-50 clash. The big one that he lost that he's probably more famous for, when he lost his title to Anthony Joshua. Now, if you watch that fight, it was a decision fight. And there's a few people that I know that said the ref was a lot to do with that element. And so, but, Joe Parker held his own against one of the so-called best in the business. Yes, he lost his belt. That was gutting, but he is so great. He is one of the training partners to Tyson Fury. He has had some amazing fights, all right? And I'm going to say this really honestly. When he won the WBO against Andy Ruiz was one of my favourite fights of his. When he fought Hughie Fury, that was a great fight as well. And Joe Parker has the potential to go back up them rankings and win. And a lot of people are going to kind of have the viewpoint that Joe Parker's going to go into this fight. They've given him an easy fight. They've given him something that he can go in and just get a win. All right? But I have a viewpoint that's slightly different on that. Now, we're going to talk about Simon Kean. He's known as the Grizzly. He's a Canadian heavyweight. He is an orthodox fighter that was in the Olympics, that is known for particularly beating a guy called Yoka. Right? You should check him out as well, in all fairness. But he has beaten a legit, his last match, he beat a legit boxing kind of legend, kind of sort of like what I would call middle card sort of journeyman. Okay. Please, I'm hoping to get this name right. Mo Ina or something along the lines of that. And you've got to remember about this guy. He lost against people like Breeze. He lost against people like AJ and many others. That Bulgarian guy that AJ recently sort of fought as well. And again, I'm not great with names. I do apologise about this. But Kean has beaten a decent boxer. Debatably at Parker's sort of standard, all right, of that element of could be or could have been champion. So I think this could be an interesting fight. I think this could be a super fun fight. And I think potentially this could be fight of the night. And I'm not saying this because I'm a Parker fan or I'm a Kean fan or whatever. I'm saying this is if you do a tiny bit of research on these guys, all right. Kean, for example, has won 23 times, lost 1 fight. All right, these are good records. These are good, solid records. And the heavyweight division, anything can happen. So anybody like ripping into this card at all is an idiot because it is a Mammoth big boy card and you don't often get it. And this fight, for me personally, has the potential to be fight of the night. Parker versus Simon Kean. Yeah, man. This is a great event all in all. And these are kind of my viewpoints. I just wanted to whack out some of the guys they fought. I also wanted to work out some of the numbers in there as well. So let's keep watching, because I will be dropping 2 more videos tomorrow, okay, on the undercard. On the undercard, people. Boom.